Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 129 of the Power Reverberation Book for Force podcast on the Konfidence and Klutch Network. New media, new independent media, energy up, health is wealth. I hope you all had a great holidays with your people, man. Ate some of that good food, but most important, you were together and you were around some people that loved you and hopefully people you love. And just always remember, somebody wish they can be you and wish they can have what you have. So always be thankful of that and be thankful for the air we get to breathe, the air we breathed 5 seconds ago, man. It's people that don't get to do that. So just always be 10 toes down with yourself, man. Take care of your family, but take care of you first. You can't take care of nobody else, man. And be thankful for what you have, man. The people that do share with you, the people that want you around, man. Because there's people out here that feel like don't nobody want them around, and we pray for them. So it is what it is, man. But let's jump into it, man. What we know so far, previously on Force. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Tommy let Diamond know the feds are on the way to get to the spot to get Vic. Stacy shows up. Vic is gone. Stacy says the number one priority is getting Tommy. Task Force says convictions is what they need to be worried about. Tommy and Diamond tell Vic to snitch Ashanti. Vic tells Stacy the same, and he wants out. Diamond and Tommy want to get to who the Sirs were supplying before Miguel. Claudia survives. Stacy wants Claudia to help her get the Marquez cartel, Tommy and Shanti. King Kilo wants Jannard to kill D-Mac. Shanti wants Jannard to kill D-Mac and Diamond, and make Kilo think Tommy and Diamond wanted to protect D-Mac. D-Mac wants back in CBI. Claudia needs Elise to get with Ortega to let him know she wants back in. Tommy and Diamond tell Vic, we knew you were the snitch, so now you're our inside man in the feds. Episode 302. Leon gets killed. Diamond, Jannard kill his father. Diamond asks Jannard, when would he handle D-Mac? D-Mac says, fuck Tommy, and they need to pull off a hit to get back in CBI. Miguel obtains a hitman to kill Tommy. Flashback to Miguel holding Maria after the episode 210 when he kept her from Tommy. Claudia is told her and Ortega are business partners until further notice. Claudia wants protection in a joint. Vic tells Claudia they're taking over her Viagra triangle. Tommy makes out that Vic is the snitch and tells them they work for him now. Stacy's being vetted to run for mayor in Chicago. Stacy is served divorce papers. Vic finds Ray to gain information on Stacy. Tommy and Murray get caught in a drive-by by Ortega and the Marquez cartel. Tommy kills the hitman and takes his head to the coalition. His man Chavo steps off and ends up getting clipped by the cartel. 303. And this is all the previously on Power, right? Diamond and Jannard torture Vic to get him to cooperate. Tommy wants information on Stacy. Vic tells Tommy Stacy's running for mayor. Ray asks Vic if he knows any donors. Vic has a plan. Flashback to Jannard being a hype, robbing CBI folks and getting high with randos. Diamond and Tommy burn Miguel's supply in an attempt to take his clientele. Tommy kills the Ortega shooter. The cartel kills Chavo, and part of the coalition is stepping off. Miguel works with Ortega and will get him. Diamond and Jannard set D-Mac up. No, not Tommy. Diamond and Jannard set D-Mac up. D-Mac survives. Diamond welcomes him back to CBI. Tommy walks in. All right. This is a double episode again, y'all. I'm sorry. My time, man, and I don't have it. Current episode. There's always a price to pay. Synopsis. As Tommy does damage control with allies, Diamond and Jannard devise a plan to deal with D-Mac, and Vic plots his next move. All right, let's do some 7 takeaways from 303. Let's do it. All right. Diamond and Tommy have issues with crews leaving, right? Tommy goes to the Sirs for more bodies and an arrangement to help each other kill Ortega, who killed Merkovich. Genius plan by Tommy, and this is where I'm watching and seeing, yo, Tommy master plan is gonna have a lot of moving parts, and he has some parts that may be able to fall to the wayside. However, he wants everything to go together smooth, and if it works out, he can get out of this clean, limited bodies with more money. You know what I mean? Stacy gets exposed, right? For going through the divorce. Donors leave, and she's no longer the front runner because of the divorce. The indictment against Ortega and Claudia gets thrown out for a technical error. Scene. She's coming out. It's going to come out. Why that happened. Scene. We'll talk about them later, though. But the divorce, where you running for a candidate position, they want the cleanest image they can. Now nobody's going through a divorce. If you can't fix your marriage, you can't fix our city. Maria tells Miguel he's her brother and she's not going anywhere. Tommy kills Ortega's uncle, which aligns Ortega and Miguel. Miguel talked with Ortega after killing his hitter, and they vow to work together once Miguel delivers Tommy to him. See, so this is where Tommy has some pieces that if he ain't careful, it can go back to blow up in his face if he wasn't thinking about this shit. Maria is blood with Miguel. She gonna slip up and do some bullshit, y'all. We know that already, right? So therefore, when that happens, what is Tommy going to need to do? Miguel, because Tommy killed Ortega's uncle, Miguel wants to make a play to get Tommy to Ortega, right? So this is a bigger play for Miguel, but Miguel can't let Che find out, right? So Claudia in jail pays for her own protection. She makes a move in jail and we'll be home soon, right? You know what I mean? So she's straight up in jail. She's like, yo, I don't need y'all. I can pay for my own. And if I pay for my own, then I can do what the fuck I want to do. I'm not caught up by him or you. The feds order Ortega, motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And let me show these motherfuckers too I can handle my own. Smart move by Cloudy. D-Mac gets the dummy mission from Jannard, hits the 9-7s, and comes out alive and will join CBI. Now, this is legit for D-Mac because he's smarter than just a YN throwaway that you could have doing what you want to do with them. So it was dope that he was able to get up out of that situation because I do not want D-Mac to die. He's reckless as fuck. He done killed a couple motherfuckers he didn't have to, but he kind of did have to for various reasons, right? Vic gets with Ray again and is making his own moves to twist everyone because he's trying to, remember, Tommy said you got to do this. Stacy like, you got to do this. So he going to find a way to fuck them both. But first he going to fuck Stacy. Then the final scene, we see Agent Sang. He's with his uncle and he's working for Ortega. He the one that fucked up the warrant. He the one that got the shit thrown out, right? He's an inside man on getting Tommy for the cartel and not the feds. They want him. The cartel want Tommy because Tommy's fucking with their money. He's cutting into their money, so we need to get him the fuck out of the way. And I wonder how far this go back with the Marquez cartel if it goes back to OG Power with this. See, this is what we got to look at when we're looking at it like this, man. So, yeah, my insight right fast. Not going through the shit like I used to. I'm not going through every scene, everything. I'm jumping out with 7 takeaways from the episode. So what I think will happen next episode, Tommy going backwards a little bit, right? He's focused on the woman and the dope. It's either one or the other. He can't focus on Maria and then focus on getting the dope too. He can't do that. Jannard might lapse, and if he does, someone is going to kill him for Shanti. The Marquez cartel is strong. How will they break, though? If we got Singh working with the cartel, right? We got Miguel working with the cartel. They're strong as fuck. Is Tommy and them going to be able to get to Marquez in the joint and get him killed? Vic's plan, go after the weaker problem, right? I'm going to go after Stacy because Tommy and them kill me right now. Stacy and them just ain't going to kill me. They're going to put me in jail. I don't want to go to jail, though. But let me get rid of Stacy and them. So the how and who he's doing this with Ray, getting information from Ray, he's able to do the shit that Tommy needed him doing as well to get Tommy off his ass, hoping Tommy and them don't kill him. Right? But I'm going to go after Stacy. The whole time I'm fucking Stacy. I got to fuck Stacy, right? Diamond and Jannard might finally get rid of D-Mac, which will get rid of Tommy. Because Diamond been bucking up this season. He ain't really fucking with Tommy. He don't really want to fuck with Tommy. He want to do his own thing. But is his brother going to be able to help him do his own thing, right? So Diamond seemed like he's done with Tommy. He's just holding out from that episode, right? Right? Okay. So that's where we at. Now, current episode, the next episode, Tommy the City King, right? So that's where we at. Synopsis. Tommy finds a way to protect D-Mac. Jannard mends fences to please Shanti, all right? So now we right back at it. 7 takeaways of 304. I told you this is a double burger, baby. All right. So Diamond told Tommy halfway truths about D-Mac, about what he had him doing and why he had him do it, right? But who's at fault or responsible for D-Mac, right? Because Diamond and them want him dead for killing the PO or killing the cop or whatever he did, right? And the whole shit with Mad Dog and all that shit, more problems, right? But where's Dad at, right? That's what I was wondering. Where Dad at? Where JP at? Or JB at? Where he at, right? But I'm glad we saw Pops. About time we saw Pops and they made it right. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why, if he could call him a faggot on the show, why he can't say, I'm sorry for calling you the F word. Dad, I'm sorry for calling you faggot. You know what I mean? Make it more meaningful. Make it more real for us. Because that's what somebody would have said. Stacy finds out about fentanyl overdoses in the shot. She want to link that shit to the cartel. Sang knows it can be fired back to the cartel. So my thing is, because Brian came in, that's Stacy's husband, right? Brian? If I'm mistaken, I apologize. Brian comes in and lets them both know. So will Sang get Brian killed? Right? So we see Sang going, and he told his wife his plan is to fuck up Stacy's case, clean everything back up, then become Chicago's USA, right? United States Attorney of Chicago. But Sang is losing his shit over all this shit because there's a lot of pressure on him and everything that's going down. So we got to watch Sang. Sang might be a casualty for the Ortega cartel as well. And then that shit get placed on Tommy and them. Stacy also has clawed by the balls, right? Threatening the cartel leak. Hey, if you don't do what the fuck we doing, we're going to go to cartel, let them know you've been talking with us. Damn, Stacy, that's a cold-ass move right there, girl. You got Claudie right where you want her. So in turn, Claudie wants Elise to question Tommy, right? To try to get him caught up for Stacy. And Elise dumbass gets caught on recording, ask some stupid-ass question. Tommy way smarter than that, right? So, but Claudie wants to get out of jail if she can get Tommy, according to Stacy, on attempted murder. You know what I mean? Because if she doesn't get Tommy on attempted murder, he gonna kill her for killing Liliana anyway, right? So Stacy's like, okay, if that's what you want to do, you got to testify against Ortega to get out. And it was cool, right? So Claudie like, cool. And Claudie was fly as fuck getting out of jail, wasn't she? Tommy right there watching that shit. Remember I talked earlier from last episode talking about who gonna kill Jannard. Will Shanti kill Jannard, or will Jannard kill Shanti now? Because Shanti's done with them. Making moves with other motherfuckers, getting her people back, right? She wants a regime change over her and for her, right? She's recruiting like crazy, going after people. However, they think Jannard is a clown and he's a hyped out thief because he was doing clown, hyped out thief type shit. And Shanti tried to step off from Jay, but Jay came and tried to make it right? So what would happen next, right? Jay told him he made it right, and he did sort of. He got King Kilo to bite on the change with D-Mac and everything. So Jay trying to get shit cracking and trying to save his lady. But Shanti, when the woman's fed up, man, she looked like she fed up and she gonna bounce. She might kill Jannard. Tommy's plan for the fucking with Stacy through Vic shit, right? Right? Tommy's plan from the fucking with the Stacy through Vic shit, the SOD takeover where they killed the one cat and put his mans up in front, to getting D-Mac off of King Kilo's radar, to taking triple the product from Che, to killing the fucking cartel leader's uncle. You know what I mean? It's all making sense though. That killing the cartel leader uncle put Miguel with your ops. So, but now that's a way for Tommy to get Che to understand once he finds out that Miguel is working with the competing cartel. You ain't the Estrada motherfucker. I mean, you can move smooth the fuck out of the way. Che ain't playing with you. Right? It's all making sense. And Tommy ruthless as hell this year. You know what I'm saying? He cut that cat Rashawn's tongue out from SOD, then dropped the engine on him, man. Took care of D-Mac, let him back in CBI, man. It's all good. Like, nigga, but you just fuck with me, though, baby. You know what I'm saying? And some rando shit that I want to know. How the fuck does Miguel know where Tommy lives? Well, I guess he sends hitters over there, so it's cool. And he's been over there before previously. But what the fuck, yo? You know what I mean? He been over there. He saw the camera set up, but I forgot he been over there before. So Vic, in his moves, right? He's doing what he's asked to do, right? He's telling Stacey what Tommy wants, but he's fucking up. He's falling for Ray a little bit because she's from the white hood now. Struggling, wasn't this, wasn't that. She worked hard to get where the fuck she got to. He gonna play her out, but I can see him falling for her. But he don't know that yet. So it's gonna be down the line. Because, you know, it's a situation, yeah, he got Tommy to fucking $1 million to Stacey shit, right? But now Vic gonna have to give Stacey information about Tommy, man. So, man, it's real in the battlefield, y'all. Now, I'm done watching the trailers after the show because it's gonna fuck up what happened on the show. I don't want to see that shit no more. So we got the play, right? We're halfway through the joint, right? We're halfway through the season almost. So Shanti's gonna kill Jannard. Che is gonna find out about Miguel working with Cartel and gonna either have Tommy kill Miguel because he can't touch him because he blood, or Che's gonna kill Miguel, but Che will have Tommy kill him. Tommy ain't gonna be able to do it because of Mireya. D-Mac is gonna get his daddy killed on some crazy shit. I think Diamond and Tommy gonna end up squabbing it out one time. And Sang is gonna kill Brian, Stacey's husband. That's what I think. Not the episode. That's what you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's gonna call. I mean, all that shit ain't happening next episode, but shit is moving that way. You know what I mean? So I just think it's good, man. It's good, man. And I like this shit. I feel way better doing it this way, man. Because y'all getting my insight, what I think. Fuck a recap, man. So I like this, man. I'm gonna try my hardest to get one, though. A 10-minute pod, and I can do that shit in my sleep, though. So I'm going to try my hardest to get one to y'all this week, man. So you already know what it is, man. Let's keep this conversation going, man. This power shit, just finna be over with this, man. With the new shit, we going back. We got Raising Cain, and we got Origins, man. So let me know, man. Share this joint, man. You already know what to do, man. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own American-born African with mass appeal. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms. Wherever you listen to your podcast, search Confidence in the Clutch. Click the bell for notification of new content when I drop. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Every subscriber matters. Follow us on X at K&K weekly. Donald Nelson, DNL, Dizzle, Deezy, Deezus, DZD, Deezos, Don P. Don D, Don Rilla Digger, host of Power Reverberation podcast, Book 4 Force, a Confidence in the Clutch podcast about the hit TV series Power Book 4 Force. Have a safe, healthy night. If you're listening to the daytime, credit grade down on purpose, y'all. Peace. We up out this joint. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.